can hear people talking.
Hey, listen!
I spent my entire day off at the Net Cafe. You can play computer games there, so I ended up trying a bunch of different ones.
Seriously?
I knew that they sell computer software there, but I didn't realize you could use them in private booths too. It always felt so packed there though, so I never felt like going. Yeah, it was like super crowded yesterday too. It was a miracle I managed to get my own booth. Next time I'll just buy the game. It's probably more relaxing to play it at home anyway. First bell has rung.
All right.
I'm Erugawa, and I'll be teaching, let's call it integrative learning. My goal is to ease some of the stress you suffer as students, of which I assume there is plenty. Think of it as psychotherapy through magic. Yeah, he just teaches magic. I'm not aware of any other justification here. This is literally a class on magic. Yes, that's right. Quiet down, no talking. Silence, I say! Were you surprised to hear me bring magic up? Well, this study was very recently published, so it's not well known just yet. But those who believe will be saved! In other words, the placebo effect is hard at work. That means believe your studies are paying off, and eventually they will! Alright then, let's get on with our first lecture, the basics of magic. Who can use magic and who cannot? That seems like a reasonable enough starting point. I mean, a reasonable starting point might be, like, what is magic? Like, just the sheer foundational... He's gonna go into different classes of magic, I suppose, later. But, like, shouldn't you sell us on the idea that magic exists before you start talking about who can use it? Some of you may think magic lets you do absolutely anything. Depends on the system. Pulling pranks, raining vengeance on your enemies? Well, if those are the first wishes that run through your mind when it comes to magic, then I'll tell you now, you'll never master the craft. This is true of both Eastern and Western sorcery. Those with wicked hearts will either be powerless or driven to ruin. There's one more vital facet to learning magic. And that is the Master. Practitioners should always aspire to become as knowledgeable as their predecessors, especially if they intend to study high-level magic. But without a master's careful instruction, learning the craft becomes wholly impossible. Why? Once you've begun your training, you'll have to live in two worlds at once, the real world and the dark realm. Okay, no, seriously, why do you need a master, though? Why can't you just have a lot of books? If you ever lose the ability to distinguish between the two, then you'll be headed straight for disaster. Also, obvious parallel there. Real world and dark realm, real world and Tartarus. / dark hour. That's what makes the guidance of a master absolutely vital. Hang on, what? Okay, I can actually kinda follow that. Because, like, the ability to distinguish between the real world and the dark realm is something that a book can warn you about, but only a master would realistically be able to say, hey, none of that! Stop it! So, does the real world and dark realm thing apply to all of the different magic systems he's going to talk about? Because that's wide-ranging. With all that out of the way, I'll move on to meditation, one of the standards in magical training. Now, I've got some handouts here for you. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes? No.
Well then.
Well, looks like that's our time. If you think you might be interested in the practice, try meditating on the course of your day while lying in bed tonight. In vivid detail, recall each event taking place in reverse, sort of like traveling back through time in your mind. If you ever reach the point where you can do it flawlessly, you may just have what it takes to become a good magician. Alright, that's it for today. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Class is ended for today. Okay, is that just Tomochika then? Because Kaz is right there. Ah, okay. Move around my notepad. So we have Chihiro, who is not yet a social link, but sure. Kaz will not rank up at the moment. So let's hang out with Tomochika and see how we can make the best of this. Oh, before we hang out with him, we need to go... first of all, dupe a card. Duh. I keep forgetting I need to do that on a daily basis. Not here, huh? Okay. Magic. Let's go ahead and get Koha, because light damage is still going to be in short supply for a while, I think. Then go over here to the station, because it hasn't restocked, but we should now have access to 2 more Mad Bowls. It's not like it actually follows the rumor that we heard, where it's once it's sold out, just keep pressing the button. It just is, yeah, you can still buy drinks that it says are sold out. You can now buy more drinks at the vending machine in front of Iwatodai Station. That's what it means. It's just that... I thought that it was just that there were 2 more Mad Bowl. Oh, these are the 3 that are listed as sold out. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Noted. Now we're going to Tomochika. So, Velvet Room to get a Magician.
Marvelous.
I can see that you are living quite the fulfilling life, between nurturing your bonds and striving for self-improvement. This is less of a reward and more of a gift from me to you. Please take it.
Yay.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think that's what she said further, or previously.
How may I assist you?
Use... Register should be nothing, yeah? Yeah.
I too. What kind of persona do you desire?
I would like to not get rid of Hierophant. You know what? I'm more likely to go to Magician than Hierophant, actually. I'm not losing out on levels, at least.
This persona is powerful. What do you wish to inherit?
And Ba? Being Mabufu reasonably quickly? Yeah, sure, just get these.
It seems you have been blessed. Well then, shall we begin?
Oh, I'm Jack Frost. Oh ho! Well, aren't you a strapping young lad, just like me? Oh, nice to meet you.
Hello, Jack Frost. Oh, do we get our item? Occasionally, a newly created persona will come bearing an item. This item can be obtained by raising the item-bearing persona to a predetermined level. You can check the status of the attainable item under Persona Status on the Skills Details screen. Got us up to 9. Not quite enough for Mabufu. Oh well. And we did not get the item out of that either by the looks of it.
Have you all the elements you need?
No. Not at all. Not even close.
Very well. We look...
Okay, Persona, Jack Frost. Does not matter to actually equip it, but I just do it out of habit. Then back to school, classroom. And not Tomochika yet. Just to check. Cool. And talk to you again.
Yuki-san, about what happened the other day. I sort of overreacted, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I get really nervous when I talk to people, although I know I should really do something about it. It's especially bad when I talk to boys. All I can think about is running away in that situation.
I don't think it matters yet. Half the school are guys.
True. I should have gone to an all-girls school. But I guess it's too late for that. And now I'll be here for almost 3 years. I have to try harder to overcome this phobia.
Thank you very much.
I'll try to do my best.
I don't think she's willing to talk to me anymore. I should try again another time. Yep. Back to the classroom. Sup? Actually, is there a difference here? Your card. Your card. That looks the same to me. I was wondering if there was like an icon difference between will rank up and won't rank up. Come on.
Yo.
Hey, sup, dude? I'm heading out soon, so how about you? Looks like Tomochika wants to hang out. I feel as though we can grow closer thanks to Jack Frost. Might go closer soon. Should I spend time with him? Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Huh? You coming with? Then how about we go for ramen again? I want to hear more about you, too.
Man, this always hits the spot. This flavor's pretty addictive, huh?
Despite its simple appearance, the soup has a complex flavor that's enhanced by the noodles.
By the way, dude, why the hell is your dorm co-ed? Can you, like, just waltz on into Takeba-san's room and stuff?
In very much theory, yes I could. And this is 1 to 2? Okay, doesn't really make a difference. That's a secret.
Secret? Yeah, sure. The only secret is that nothing is going on between you two. I'm not interested in girls her age anyway. I'm more into older women. How about you?
I'm into older women too.
No way, really? Not a lot of guys out there who feel the same way.
The internet would beg to differ, Tomochika.
Man, you're cooler than I thought. To tell you the truth, this stays between us. I have my eye on someone. This is the secret plan I was talking about. Basically, I'm just gonna ask this girl out. But get this, she's a teacher at our school.
And that's how the plan nosedived in an instant.
Not like that's gonna stop me from making my move.
Ugh.
But you gotta promise you won't tell anyone, okay?
Quick! Someone get Joker from Persona 5!
It might look weird if a teacher and a student are having a thing, you know?
Tomochika told me his secret plan. His plan is not a plan! I don't think it counts as a plan if there's one step. I feel like our relationship is stronger. Yay!
Oh crap! My favorite show's about to start. See ya!
I parted ways with Tomochika and went back to the dorm.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Hey there.
I'm sure you're tired of hearing this, but make sure you're fully prepared before going to Tartarus. You never know what'll happen there. There are some aspects to battle that we simply can't manage with an unprepared leader.
That's true.
I'm sure you don't want to put everyone else in danger, so keep that in mind.
Salut.
The higher we advance up in Tartarus, the stronger our enemies will become. Do you feel that your current equipment is adequate?
I mean, for the current area, yes. For later areas, hell no. I'm not so sure.
In that case,
Officer Kurosawa sells equipment. You should go see him when you have the time.
By the way,
I can't believe it's already the last day of April. It was probably one of the hardest months of my life, honestly. I hope I can relax a little next month.
By the way,
When we were fighting Tartarus, I was thinking, even shadows have stuff they're not good at. Like, they have weaknesses too. Like how I'm not good at studying, you know? For a sec, I thought they were kind of relatable. And save. And computer. And school X site note. I suppose this is for our school, so yeah, it might be the one that gets me the school store thing. Let me see what this URL leads to. Moonlight Channel. Looks like an unofficial forum for Gekukan High. Topics include things like third years only and who do you think is hot? Seems like the newest topic is... Anyone tried the taiyaki at the school store? I'll take a look at this. Never seen this on sale. Why is there such a limited amount? I saw someone complain to the vendor about this. Good news! The taiyaki is going to be a permanent item now. I asked about it and apparently there was a lot of requests for it. Sounds like they have it in stock daily now. Wait, so we can seriously get it whenevs now? I'ma get one! It seems like a special taiyaki will be available at the school store. Maybe I should take a look next time I'm there. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room.